Hi everyone and welcome to Trax Gaming. As you can see, I have a lot of Yseralline seeds in my bag, and a lot of you guys already know and heard about the possibilities what you need to do with Yseralline seeds. There are a lot of people out there that keep telling you what you need to do, and at the moment we have three major options. One is selling the seeds on the auction house as you gather them. 2. Making health potions out of the seeds and sell the health potions on the auction house. And number 3 is obliterating the health potions and sell Obliterum on the auction house. Now, ever since the beginning of Legion, I was making health potions out of Yseralline seeds to use on all of my characters while leveling and raiding, and I obliterated all of the excess health potions that I had to sell some Obliterum. Now I wanted to give you guys a good look at things and give you the best choice, so I tested it out. I was all out of Yseralline seeds because I was not really saving them because I was making health potions in between whenever I got a full stack of 200 Yseralline seeds. So I bought a lot of stacks of Yseralline seeds for 1.9k a stack. So if a stack of Yseralline seeds sells for 1.9, withdrawn with the 5% auction fee, you'll get 1,805 gold per stack. And I know the prices vary on every server, but this is necessary to see how much everything is worth compared to each other. So for option 2 and 3 I can compare them on an amount of 1,000 Yseralline seeds or 5 stacks of 200. So the total gold cost or profit for 5 stacks is 9,025 gold if you sell it and 10,000 gold when you buy them, like I did. So the total gold cost or profit for 5 stacks is 9,025 gold if you sell it and 9,500 gold when you buy them, like I did. For option 2, to see how much profit there is to be gained, I sent the Yseralline seeds to my druid who's an alchemist. So for every 4 seeds you craft, you'll receive 1 healing potion on rank 1 and 2. But because my druid is level 3, I'm getting a bit of luck into multiple crafts from 4 seeds. So step 1 is crafting 1000 seeds to 250 health potions and see how much bonus crafts I end up with. Now sometimes you create 2 or 3 health potions from 4 seeds, but if you're really lucky you might end up to something as big as 20 potions from 4 seeds. But this is rather exceptional, so point your crafts to a crafting chance of 2 or 3 health potions when you receive a bonus crafting. Now at the end I came to a total of 334 health potions from 1000 Yseralline seeds. All that's left for this option is to see what the health potions are going for on the auction house. But before we go to the auction house with the health potions, we are going to take a look at option number 3, and that is obliterating the same amount of health potions. So I'm going to obliterate 334 health potions, and I know when you do the multiple crafts in rank 3 and you make health potions out of 1000 Yseralline seeds, the end result is not the same. You can have more or less, but the minimum is always 250 health potions. But because I created 334 health potions in my first 5 stacks of Yseralline seeds, I'm going to start obliterating from the same amount of health potions. So obliterating health potions each give you a chance to receive 1.5 Obliterum ash. And if you multiply 334 health potions by 1.5, it equals to 501 Obliterum ash. And guess what? At the end, obliterating, I came up with exactly 501 Obliterum ash. And because every 100 Obliterum ash is converted into 1 Obliterum, this gives me 5 Obliterums for 1000 Yseralline seeds in this test. So from start to finish, I started with 1000 Yseralline seeds. 1000 Yseralline seeds in the test equals 334 health potions, or 1000 Yseralline seeds equals 5 Obliterum. Now before we go to the auction house, here comes the tricky part on deciding which of the 3 is the best way to make a profit. And for option 1, selling Yseralline seeds that you are gathering, it's a guaranteed income because everyone knows herbalism materials are selling like crazy in Legion. For option number 2, crafting health potions, it can take you a few days to sell on a big amount of health potions. So for health potions it's better to sell them in smaller amounts. And for option number 3, obliterating health potions. When you put Obliterum on the auction house, it's almost a guaranteed sale, but that's only when you stay close to the bottom price. So if you're buying Yseralline seeds off of the auction house to make health potions and then finally obliterate them, you really have to work out the minimum selling price, because when you subtract the cost of the Yseralline seed, you have to watch out that you're not even losing any money instead of gaining any money. And now it's time to see what the auction house has to say on my server. So I bought the Yseralline seeds for 1,900 gold, or you can sell them for 1,900 gold a piece, but you have to subtract the 5% auction fee. So don't forget them also for other items you craft, and you had to buy mats that you also subtract 5% of the final selling price. But as far as prices on the auction house go, I always try to buy items or crafting materials in the weekend, because then a lot of people are playing and the prices drop on the auction house, and I try to sell on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, or a Thursday whenever there is lesser people playing. And also with the coming of Wednesday, there is a raid reset and people need something like potions, enchants, crafting material, food, anything like that they use in the raiding environment. Now for the health potions, well, around 50 gold a piece. So with 334 potions multiplied by 50 gold a piece, you'll come to a total of 16,700, and then after the 5% auction fee, you'll get 15,865 gold. So the profit when you subtract the Yseralline seeds is 6,365 gold. And now let's take a look at Obliterum. Now on my server the lowest is about 2,000 gold, the highest is about 2,500, and yesterday I put up 15 Obliterums on the auction house and I was the cheapest with 2,400 gold a piece. So the prices really fluctuate on my servers, so when you follow the lowest price of 2,000 gold, you'll end up with 9,500 gold for 5 Obliterums with the auction fee cut off. And with the highest price of 2,500 gold, you receive 11,875 gold after subtracting the auction fee. So in the end, you'll end up with a loss of 500 gold or a profit of 1,875 gold when you buy the Yseralline seeds, like I did in the test. So what's the best option to go for? That all depends on the current market state on your server. Best is to check on a regular basis how your market is evolving and what the difference is between weekdays and weekends. Now for what I'm doing, if the prices are going down too much and health potions take too long to sell, I'll end up obliterating everything and wait out the release of patch 7.1.5 to then put everything on the auction house, because when the next patch releases you'll be able to upgrade your crafted gear even more, so a lot of people will be looking for more Obliterum, making them more expensive, and that will be the time I put them on the auction house. The best part is eventually I sold 8 stacks of health potions, 8 full stacks of 20 health potions, and the other auctions were expired, and I also sold the 5 stacks of Obliterum, so I already had a little bit of cash back. And after I sold the items, I got the 15 Obliterums back from the auction house in my mailbox. So at that time I checked the auction house again to see what health potions were going for, and they dropped to about, I think it's 35 gold a piece. And I went back to my druid, crafted all of the Yseralline seeds to health potions, sent them back to my shaman, obliterated everything, and it came up to another 15 Obliterums, and I put these on the auction house as well. So I was a little bit worried that I was going to get a loss of my gold in the beginning, not in the beginning, halfway through the video. And eventually I already made about 18,000 gold of profit because the price was right. So just again to recap everything, just make sure that you calculate the prices you put into it, or the gold you put into it, and what you are selling the items for if you are buying out materials on the auction house. So it's very important that you know, or it comes to your attention, that you put, when you put stuff on the auction house, let's say for 48 hours, and you put one Obliterum up, I think it's about 3 gold a piece to put it on, or 3 silver, I'm not sure. And also, when you finally sell an item, that you have to subtract 5% of the ending price because of auction house costs. And as the prices go for Yseralline seeds and any other plant you are gathering in Legion, and also for any ore you are gathering in Legions, just keep in mind that as soon as patch 7.1.5 is coming out, everyone is going to be able to fly in Legion, and it's also easier to farm all of the herbal items and the mining items. So I think the prices are going to go down on all of these items, and as it goes for Obliterum, I think the prices will rise in the beginning of the patch because everyone wants to upgrade, and also just before the patch releases, everyone wants to stock up on Obliterum, because as soon as the patch hits and they can upgrade their gear again, I think it's also again 8 times you can upgrade them. Everyone needs 16 Obliterum for any gear you want to upgrade to the final item level. So if you look at items, you can upgrade and you multiply it by the people online on the server, and everyone, I think a lot of people are using Obliterum, certainly for alts. People are going to need a lot of Obliterum. So just keep that in mind. If you can't sell them now, hang on to them. Look back in the beginning of January, keep an eye on the auction house frequently, and also when the patch releases. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all next time.